Alright, welcome into the stream, welcome into the cast everybody. Back with the BC Game Masters. Right now we got Sparta and GenOne going against each other. Looks like we got the video here already pulled up, so we're going to start with Ancient, head over to Overpass. If it's going to be needed, which in my opinion it's probably not going to be needed, we're going to go to Dust 2 as that decider. And yeah, I say probably not because coming into this match, Sparta definitely going to be the favorite in this matchup. Also taking a look at the videos we got going over here. Yeah, map pick number 1, the pick of GenOne. Like GenOne, slight favor on it, but yeah, Sparta actually a pretty good Ancient team themselves. But yeah, once we switch over to Overpass, that's where they got the huge advantage. Dust 2, that third map, that decider map, which in my opinion, yeah, probably not going to be needed. They are pretty even, but when we look at, you know, these two teams' match history, they've played each other twice in the last few months. Both of those times it has been a pretty easy 2-0 for Sparta, or whatever name they were under at the time. So yeah, not looking too good for GenOne. Plus GenOne, they're in kind of like a weird, like, transitional phase, I guess you'd call it right now, because they used to have NBK and Masuda, but then yeah, both those guys got signed by 3D Max. So GenOne, yeah, I don't even think they have a full 5 right now. So basically they're playing with two fill-ins for their matches in this event here. All that said though, it looks like we are going to be starting off Ancient here in just a second. It's going to be Sparta on that CT side, GenOne on that T side. I want to take a look at a bit more of the specifics. This is a little bit quiet. We could turn this up a bit more. Yeah, hope that's not too loud. If it is, would be sweet if you could tell me in chat that yeah, it's too loud, because then I would happily adjust it. Into this pistol round though, it's going to be GenOne taking that mid control. They are going to get the opening pick, but Travis going to see Joko moving over from that catwalk area over towards mid. So that info, that is going to be those B players rotating off over towards A. GenOne, they want to hit this A side, but they're currently smoked out right now. Smoke starts to fade, so these guys are going to move up, and that's 2 kills going in favor of GenOne. So they're going to move into this A bomb site. Just those 2 CTs left. They're going to split up. 1 in CT, 1 in Temple. Travis looking to push out here with those dualies. He's going to spot one out, get a kill. Spots the donut player. That's a difficult position to deal with. Sees one on site, but now A main reveals itself. Lackey grabs one back as well. That donut player is going to run back. He's going to try to bait. So now Sparta, they got to get on this defuse. It's going to be a 10-second defuse. That's going to be Travis going down. Lackey hops off the defuse. So yeah, no kit. Nothing he can do there really. That is going to be the pistol round going in favor of GenOne. Great way to start off the map if you're them. Great pistol round right there. Looked like it might start to slip away at the very end, but no, they hold strong. They know to fall back. Some great bait coming out of them. Yeah. Proxy. Okay. Alright, in this second round here. Oh shoot. Feed's having some issue, but I was gonna say yeah, Sparta forcing up here. It is gonna prove fruitful as Lackey, he gets 2 kills with that MP9. Opens it up. The B site is lost though, so GenOne, they're gonna walk onto it. Kiaz finds the equalizer. MP9 trying to do some more work, which it does get. And now the bomb can't go down. Just Chucky all on his own. Chucky Can't get it done with that max, so gonna be SPARTA pulling it back with the force buy. Those MP9s doing some massive work in that round. GenOne losing a round they probably shouldn't have, and now their money right off the rip not in a good spot. They're still gonna be buying in though with whatever they can. These pistols, these techs. Yeah, that B hit not working out for them there though. Right, plenty of nades flying over towards elbow. GenOne, they still want to aggress. They're gonna flash through. They're gonna find Nickelback on the opener. But now Forrester in that donut, he's gonna grab one, fall back a little bit, and they're just gonna line up for him. But okay, Forrester grabs one before he goes down. So now these GenOne players coming over towards A, but that's where two of the defenders are, and they're ready for him. Looking at donut. Joko comes out. He can't grab one. Chucky does though, so now it's just Chucky and Travis on A side. Travis, low HP, doesn't matter. Gonna hit the head with that Galil. So for a second it looked a little bit dicey for SPARTA there, but they don't let it slip to those pistols. Second on the board for them. And now after forcing in on that last one, yeah, GenOne, they should just do the full Glock save here. Full Glock save, just try to pull away any guns that they can, get the bomb down maybe. Whatever would make their finances a little bit easier so that they can buy in next round. All those players stacked up over towards elbow, and that HE just an absolute nuke. Nate grabs one. Elian and Nickelback just cleaning him up, mowing him down. It's Glock, so yeah, nothing's gonna happen there, but GenOne getting that round done as fast as they can, so that yeah, they can get to this next round, which is gonna be a buy for them. I gotta drink my drink 1 sec. Okay, I missed most of the round, but okay, SPARTA have taken down some players, so they got a fantastic 4v2 right now. GenOne, I'd say likely to save here unless they can find some cheeky kill to bring it back to a 3v2 or something. They're going for whatever mid boost. Try to look over the boxes, elbow, I don't know, but whatever they're trying to do, it doesn't work there. They're going to be walking up this cave. Travis exposes himself. But now, even spotted out, they're still going to walk in, but that op is trained on them. Elian grabs the kill. Just Chucky all on his own. But still, SPARTA, they got the setup for when he walks out. Walks right into Elian, and he hits his shot. SPARTA on the board with their fourth. That's going to be GenOne back to an eco. So yeah, nothing really going in the favor of GenOne right after they win that pistol. Unfortunate for them, as this is their map pick, and SPARTA is definitely the heavy favorite in this series. So GenOne, I mean, probably not going to let it or make it happen this round, but after this, man, they got to get something going. Oh, nice double nade. But yeah, GenOne, they got to get something going before this game starts to slip away from them. Because yesterday we watched a pretty fast 2-0, and I don't want to watch another fast 2-0 today. I want this to be a good game, you know. But yeah, GenOne getting the round opener with those nades. Good start. Heading over towards this B-bomb site now. There's two defenders here. Gen 1. They don't have any... I mean, they do have 2 smokes to work with. So they could throw those down. It's going to forecast... Okay, yeah, those come over. So yeah, they forecast it. There's that mid defender running over. Lackey goes down. So it's just Travis here for the time being. He loses his life as well. So Sparta now, they've got a 4v2 retake on their hands. Like, do they want to take this? Because yeah, this was eco. They know it's eco. So these Gen 1 players, some got pistols, some got rifles, and looks like, yeah, they're going to be pushing in. Smoke going out towards cave. That's nice. Alien finds the ramp player. So now it's just everybody in cave, and now they're all smoked out. One's going to have to get on the defuse. Get baited out by it. Kiaz grabs one. The fight on site. Kiaz grabs the other. So that is Gen 1 off those pistols. Picking up an eco win. Absolutely fantastic for them. I didn't see exactly how that red room, how those nades lined up, but great opener there. And then on that B bomb site, yeah, they forecast the hit. They got no flashes or nothing to occupy the players already on site, but they do fantastic work at hitting their shots. Yeah, get their second on the board. No nades in towards elbow. That is going to be mid control conceded over to Gen 1. Travis grabs one over at B. Chucky pulls it back though. But now, Gen 1 is completely split across the map. They got these players in Donut like they want to go A, but the rest of the team over at B. And Lackey is close, hiding in that corner. He peeks out at just the right time. Nobody's looking at him. Sprays down 2, grabs the bomb. Stays in this corner. So now, yeah, he's got to be expecting the push in from mid. Does expect it. Can't get the kill, though. Brooksy recovers the bomb. He's got 50 seconds, but he's all on his own. Forrester, or Nickelback rather, close. Finds him, puts him down. So as soon as Gen 1 find one, Sparta, they pull it right back. 5-2. In these teams' previous matchups, Ancient has been played once, which was a 13-6 victory for Sparta. And looking at the way that this match is going so far, I'd expect it to be the same, honestly. One sec. Smoke goes down in red room as these players want to move up towards Donut. They lose the man advantage they have. Chucky hiding in the corner. Forrester doesn't expect it, so they grab the advantage back. And now it's still kind of... Yeah, it looked for a second like they wanted to push into A, but now Blaze is over on that B side. He's calling out, hey, there's nobody over here. Bring it back through mid, which is exactly what they're going to do. Bomb comes over, and Blazes, he gets the timing on the peak. Lackey wants to clear out this donut. Kiaz is still here. Dang, Lackey doesn't fully check the corner. Kiaz punishes him for that, so now it is all Alien, all alone. Gonna be looking to save that up. And Gen 1, they are far off the bomb site. They're hunting for him. Kiaz, super close. Is he going to peek out far enough? Did he spot him? I don't think so. Actually, looks like he did. Yeah, everybody's coming over here. Everybody's swarming. Alien spotted out. He's going to grab one, but it's just going to be the one player before Blazes takes him down. Gen 1 going to be picking up that op. So, good response from Gen 1 there. They did an excellent job at reading those rotates. Everybody comes over to A off those donut players. And then, yeah, Blaze is on the other side of the map, just casually pushing up. Notices, yeah, there's no one here on B. Bring it back. They run back through mid. No problems. Bomb goes down easy. And then, yeah, they're still dispersed enough that they can afford to go hunting. So, fantastic response from GenOne there. Right after I said that, yeah, it's likely that Sparta's going to be winning it without much contention. GenOne, they say nah. They say nah, this is our map pick. We're going to prove it. Alright, so round number 9 on our hands now. Elian with that XM. Which, honestly, I'm very surprised the XM is just not seen in pro play more than it is. I know CTs love the Mag 7, but dude, the XM, it's got crazy range on it. Joko finds the only B defender here, so they're going to be running into sight. Sparta, all grouped up in mid. They know they're on B, but they're not looking very interested in fighting this. So yeah, they fall back to A site. So that's going to be the round for GenOne. And Sparta saving just on the opener from Joko. So yeah, they're going to be sitting just one behind now. And yeah, looking at these team statistics, they definitely have a lot of maps played on them, or on Ancient rather, 15 and 17. But yeah, looking at how they do on each particular side. Yeah, Sparta, 50% win rate on CT, 43 on T. Whereas, yeah, GenOne, 55 and 51 respectively. So each side, yeah, naturally better on CT, but yeah, GenOne definitely have a much better T than Sparta here. So even though Sparta, they do still hold the lead, that is, you know, because they are on the side that, yeah, hey, both teams are better at this. This is definitely a CT sided map, so we might see things flip over when the teams switch sides. Apologies if my brain isn't super sharp. I just woke up half an hour ago, so I'm still trying to wake up exactly. I've got my caffeine with me, but yeah, we're trying to wake up, trying to provide the best casting that I can. Round number 10 here. Sparta with all those saved guns from the last round. Not the most fantastic buy, but hey, it's a hell of a lot better than if, you know, they went for it and lost all their guns, so they're going to work with what they got. GenOne. Heavy with the nade presence. Forrester, who was sitting close, going to go down to Brooksy. I think that was the M4 on the CT side, so yeah, they lose the opener, but they also lose the best rifle they had on that CT defense. As yeah, GenOne really collecting over here. Nickelback pushed out the smoke. So Sparta gonna know that, yeah, ramp is clear right now. It's all in mid. And yeah, rotates coming off B. Kiaz melts that USP player as Elian drops down with the XM. Can't make anything happen with it. Lackey caught in a weird position behind the mid boxes. So just Nickelback all alone, 1v5, no HP, no gun, outside the A main, and it seems that they know where he is. Everybody gonna be swarming over here. Outside elbow, outside A main. Nickelback waiting for them to come to him, but who's gonna get spotted first? Blaze is gonna get spotted first. Nickelback's gonna take him down, so he's gonna get one, but he's still not surviving this round. Kiaz walks in for mid, spots him, grabs the final kill there. So GenOne, it was a rough start to Ancient for them, but Now we are sitting at 5-5. We are sitting all tied up. Sparta. How do they respond? Had a fantastic start, but now these last few, they've just been going down. Not much contention at all. Nickelback traps two in towards the box at mid, and Nickelback grabs both of them. So fantastic opener, fantastic return out of Nickelback there. Give his team the 5v3. So GenOne, see if they can make anything happen in the rest of this round. Looks like they're going for the cheeky mid boost. Gonna spot out the red room player, but that's gonna be Nickelback deciding to fall back. Forrester, he's walking up on this boost. Forrester grabs one. Could have been the double, but hey, still. One is what you need at the very, very least. But yeah, GenOne. They got not much space. Really nowhere to go. Actually, I say that. Gonna be walking up on this donut. Which, if they can walk through this smoke, not that they know, but yeah, A site a little bit unoccupied, so if they could grab this timing. Actually, nah, Elian, he's doubling back towards A. So yeah, GenOne missed the timing on what could have been. Joko grabs one. Do they suspect A main? Alright, A main not gonna push out. So bomb does go down. This round has become interesting though. Travis waits for him to walk in, but Joko still finds the kill, so now 2v2 here. And GenOne, they're both in donut. No kits for the CTs. So Sparta, really tough position for here. Sorry, for them now here. As Blazes finds the kill on Alien. Now it's just Lackey all on his own. Joko, he's just got to bait him out. And yeah, Lackey, no time for it. Joko's going to get the kill. So that is GenOne pulling back a 2v4 situation against Sparta. Man, I thought, dude, GenOne, they had no shot in that round. I didn't even think they're going to be able to save with how distributed Sparta was, but yeah, whatever. Man, just the setup from Sparta. Leaving site basically unattended. The A main player hears the bomb going down, doesn't peek out. Interesting decision from them, but GenOne on 6. A little bit of chaos in the mid area. All that comes of it is just a 1-for-1 trade. Brooksy almost loses his life. Sitting on 16 HP now. But they're going to fall back. They're going to regroup. Not sure of which side they want to go to yet. Going to be those T's walking over towards that B site now. Still a lot of util for them to work with. Versus on the side of Sparta, they just got that smoke and flash. But these two CTs going to be moving up close B ramp. Travis finds the timing on the peak, grabs two with the MP9. Close range XM can't get anything done though, so Blazes keeps it even at 2-2, but there's still Nickelback here. Yeah, they don't suspect the third CT, so Nickelback grabs both of them, wins the round, gets it tied back up at 6 here. So yeah, 6-6 at the half on map 1. And yeah, really no halftime break here, so we're going to be going straight into the second half. GenOne on the CT side, Sparta on T, so definitely the better CT team and definitely the worst T team here on their respective sides. So this is where we might see things, start to go more in favor of GenOne, despite Sparta being the favorites. Looks like, it's going to just be this classic B rush coming in here. Blazes, quick one tap to open it up. More trades coming out, keeping it even. But now I say that, Trade's going in favor of Sparta on the B site. Lackey grabs one, grabs two. Finishes off the round, so Sparta picking up this pistol this time. Pretty cleanly. So, GenOne here. When Sparta, when they lost the pistol round on CT side, they decided to force in, but we see the opposite here over on GenOne. They're just going for the full USP save. Going for an A stack. So far, Sparta not really telling which site they want to go to yet. Yeah, they've got mid control, they've got red room control, but okay, now everybody grouping up over towards catwalk, towards cave. Joko's gonna spot out one, but that's Forrester falling back right away. Now Sparta gonna be moving into this B site, and yeah, they're gonna see, hey, it's totally unoccupied right now. B is free. So now GenOne in this situation, they're just trying to cause as much damage as possible. Let's see how much damage they can cause. They do grab one. So yeah, that saved Galil. Gotta see if that's going to influence their decision to buy in next round. Saving that rifle. Actually, looks like Joko wants to fight with this. Joko grabs one, so does Chucky. Now just Kioz. Kioz grabs one in that round, but his USP can't find anything more, so gonna be Sparta on their 8th. But yeah, the way Joko was playing with that Galil, just jumping up towards catwalk. I guess his objective just to, became just to cause as much damage as possible. Definitely would have liked him see him save that over into the next round, but I guess yeah, that just wasn't the call. Just not what they wanted there. Regardless, GenOne buying in here. They've got full rifles, a little bit light on the nades, but they're going to do the best they can. Sparta going slow on mid. Lackey finds the opener on that cave player as Sparta moves into mid. Forrester still aggressing towards red room. Now GenOne. GenOne's going to be pulling off this B site. So, yeah. They're thinking the hit's going to be elsewhere, but on the contrary, I think that's where Sparta is, yeah, going to be accumulating those players. Got the fight in mid. So yeah, fight in mid, going in the favor of GenOne, but those smokes have gone down on B. Bombs going down on B. Travis pulls one back for Sparta. Now, yeah, looks like GenOne. They are going to be walking back. They do not want to try this. They've got no kit. They're just going to concede the round over to Sparta. But Sparta know this. They are aggressing just the tiniest bit. Nickelback doesn't want to let them save. Lackey over A main. He spots him. So yeah, these GenOne players, their position's known now. Nickelback spots one out. Oh, can't quite grab the kill, so GenOne thankfully going to be holding on to those rifles. But still, Sparta taking the round, so it's going to be 9-6 in their favor. Joko buying that mag 7, so looks like, yeah, they want to force in here. Blazes, he could drop over an M4. He'd be sacrificing any nades he could buy. Yeah, they call attack timeout. Discuss this over what exactly to do with their money here, because yeah, they don't have much. They do have those saved rifles though, so which way do they want to play this? Just go with the hero rifles or buy in whatever they can? Looks like... Alright then, yeah, looks like GenOne. They're not going to be getting that third rifle. They're just going to instead opt for some nades. Leave Brooksy on the pistol, P250, see if he can do some work with it. But yeah, fast stay presence from Sparta over here at A. Just Joko with this Mag 7. Gonna grab one. It's just the one though. As yeah, smokes go down. Walking into the site. Chucky with the AK, he grabs two, so great work out of him there. Now, Travis finds a lucky one through smoke. Kiaz, he grabs back that rifle. He's walking in. So now 2v2 retake here. No kits for these CTs. They do have smokes to work with, which makes it a little bit easier. Yeah, smoke goes down on bomb. Makes that 10-second defuse a little bit easier, but still. 2T's close. Elian gonna grab one. Different gun sounds give up where exactly these players are. Brooksy, he does grab the kit now. Can't find the bomb as the smoke fades. He's just gonna get walked up on. Dang. It looks possible for just a second. Yeah, Brooksy, he still had a smoke on him. Picking up that kit. If he could have dropped that down, would have made the defuse much, much more likely, but in the end, Sparta, that fast A rush works out for them. They are sitting on their 10th right now. So I believe that is, yeah, 5 rounds in a row for Sparta. GenOne, they still got the money. Still got the full buy here. Yeah, GenOne, they really want this mid control. They're going to get it. But yeah, once that smoke fades, Sparta, they're going to be moving in here. GenOne, got to be careful. Joko misses the spray. So does Brooksy. Chucky does hit the shot though, but still it's an advantage in favor of Sparta. And mid is lost here. Kiaz walked out B side, Travis walked out B side, but Kiaz finds him. Now it's gonna be Elian walking into this A site. Lackey's still lurking over at B. He's gonna grab Kiaz, so man, what? Everybody just in odd positions right now. Chucky over on A, waiting to see if they come over to him. Blaze is moving in towards Jaguar now. Does he get spotted out by Nickelback? This is a dicey push. Nickelback, he looks away, but 4x3. Yeah, 4x3. Man, messes up Blazes, so now just Chucky here. Gets spotted out by Elian. Man. GenOne took some early map control in that round, but after that, just Sparta all the way. Hitting their shots when GenOne can't. Gonna put them on 11. On GenOne here. Got around 4K. Taking another timeout. Got to see how they want to do this buy. Because, yeah, if this buy is unsuccessful for them, then that's going to be Sparta up on that point on their own map pick. Yeah, things ain't going to get any easier when they move over to map 2, which is Overpass. Ain't going to be any easier. The buy comes out. It is very underwhelming. We got just pistols, MP9s. Pistol players, yeah, won this hit around 1-2K. Save it for the last round. Mid given up in an instant by GenOne as these Sparta players checking out, yeah, what they have control of. Great Molly comes out. Forrester gonna grab Chucky. You've got Travis over sitting outside A main, waiting for Jocko to push up. He's not gonna yet, but Brooksy and Forrester come so close, don't spot each other. Okay, yeah, Travis, he pulls out of A site. They've got their lurk. Forrester right where they want him. So this B hit's gonna be coming in here. Just these two cave players to fight for it. Both those cave players, they grab the kills. So yeah, we're sitting in a 3v3 suddenly. Sparta, they're gonna be pulling out, but got Jocko here in mid. Does he hear him? Yes, he does hear him. So yeah, calls the A rotate. But Forrester still in red room. Forrester's gonna get the rotate, but let's see what Jocko can do. Spots him out. He spots the bomb. He can't hit the shots though with that 5-7. Man, that's a tough situation. He was trying to decide, yeah, what does he do there? Because like time was running low. There was like what, 20-25 seconds left. He was figuring, yeah, I could let them run onto A site. Try to take him down when they plant, but yeah, with time this low, is it better to just drop the bomb? He decides that, but the 5-7 can't hit the mark. So it looked favorable just for a second based on that rotate, but Sparta gonna be winning the round anyway. So 12-6 here in favor of them. Could this be the last round of map 1? GenOne, they've got mid control now. Very rare occurrence. GenOne, no presence over on A. A little bit confused where these Sparta players could be right now, but they know it's definitely not mid. I'm guessing it's going to be this B-bomb side, and based on this setup right now, they would be right. Everybody standing still, waiting for a mistake. A little bit of contact made over at A. But then, yeah, Nickelback, he throws his nades. That's going to be him leaving. Oh, media feed froze. Blazers lets him walk out on A. Grabs just one. Chucky finds one as well. But Kia's on this flank. Nickelback's got the better flank, so 3v3 here. Just kidding, 2v3. No kits on these CTs, so GenOne gonna have to make this happen fast. Chucky, he misses his shot though. So now just Brooksy all on his own. He's having a really rough game on 6 and 15. Nade takes away half his health. Bomb also at half. No kit. Just gonna walk into the Op Pavilion. So that is gonna be Sparta taking map 1 13-6. Same scoreline last time they played it, 13-6. GenOne, they had a great T half, but not picking up a single CT round there. So yeah, that was, yeah, Sparta just going on that absolute tear. What was that? 6? No, like 8 rounds in a row or something like that. Man, GenOne really dropping the bag on their map pick, on their better side. Alright, looks like we are going to be coming back from that halftime break here as we warm up, as we gear up for overpass here. Which, okay, yeah, overpass next. Okay, cool. So yeah, map 2. Map 1, if you're just joining us now, that was Sparta winning Ancient in favor of 13-6. So being that was the map pick of GenOne. GenOne definitely in some trouble now as overpass gonna be the pick of Sparta, which let me get the match page pulled back up because qualify them for the playoffs. While the loser here, not eliminated at all. Just they'll be with that 2-2 record. So yeah, loser here, they're gonna have another chance to make it to playoffs, but winner here goes directly in. And then yeah, once we do hit those playoffs on Thursday, we do have $50,000 up for grabs in those playoffs. Yeah, winner of the whole event going to be taking half of it themselves, but we are finally starting overpass here. So we got GenOne on the CT side, Sparta going to be starting on the TE. As yeah, we got, looks like yeah, the B rush coming in here. Chucky with those dualies gonna find two as Kiosk grabs one with the USP himself. Blaze's own dualies chiming in there as Brooksy finishes off. So very, very clean round there. Only 12 points of damage taken on the CT. So after how you lost map 1, how that just crumbled in your hands, a perfect start for GenOne on map 2 here. Perfect start. Sparta, even though they had nothing going for them there, Still gonna be grabbing a few pistols here. See if they can put them to work. It looks like they're gonna be doing the exact same thing as last round. Not fully. Okay. Yeah, not the full monster push. Just sitting outside, gonna chill for a sec. Wait for that smoke to fade. That's GenOne. Yeah, they get the info. Hey, nobody's here at Fountain. Either gonna be Con or B. Sparta, they're getting closer on that B short. Flash comes out, Blazes spots one. But GenOne, they still got 3 defenders over here. So yeah, gonna be a tough push for Sparta with these pistols as Joko rather, grabs one. He does get found out. So Sparta, they got a rifle to work. I just realized I had my mic muted this whole time. That's goofy. So goofy. Anyway, whatever. I was just talking to myself, it seems. But yeah, Chucky, with that op saved over from the previous round, looks like, yeah, GenOne, they've decided they're going to buy in with whatever they can. Best they're going to get is just one M4. As, yeah, those MP9 and Deagles come out. Not Deagles, fuck me, man. I'm so tired. Pistols come out. Brooksy wanted to go for the fountain peak, but that smoke doesn't allow him to see anything. They're going to be making this slow aggression up towards fountain. See if Brooksy can grab one here. Spots the shadow. Fantastic return, man. What a deeg. Brooksy spots the shadow of the third, but can't find the opper, but still fantastic play out of him. The rotate comes up towards A. Chucky sitting on dumpster here. Nickelback is so close, but Chucky can't spot him. The flash comes out. Flash throws him off. So Nickelback takes down the opper. Jocko, let's grab it back. So it looks like GenOne, they've got no kit, but they're still going to make an attempt at this. Waiting for those smokes to fade. Molly does some work as Kiosk grabs one. Elian returns it back. Now just blazes on his own. Ops falling back, he's going to grab him. Spots the shadow of the next player. Time is running low, he's got to find this kill. He does grab the kill, but... okay, he grabs the kid, it's all good, it's all good. Blazes knows more than me. I didn't even know they bought a kit in that round, but... ooh. That defuse was getting close, but... kit makes it no question. GenOne. With that saved op, convert that force buy there. But yeah, fantastic deegs coming out of Brooksy there in the bathrooms. The first one, the shadow gives it up, but man, just the shot onto that con player. Just fantastic pre-fire, fantastic pre-fire. Now into this round. Jocko, pretty flash. Does take out the player at fountain. I feel like this is like only the second time or something GenOne's actually been aggressive over at fountain, but Forrester, he finds a kill on the other side of the map, and now it's just this one CT on the B site. Kia's trying to take this fight. Travis can't find him in the smoke. Kia's just, yeah, running around the smoke. Travis doesn't know better. Forward trades coming out, but in the favor of GenOne. Bomb goes down, but now it's just Elian with this op all on his own. Spots the head of one. Doesn't connect the shot. Brooksy does connect though. So that round going pretty fast, but in the end pretty clean for GenOne, as they grab the lead for was this the second time? Second time in this map? Yeah. Yeah. Doing whatever they can to fight Sparta on Sparta's own map pick. And now Sparta, their money not in the greatest spot. They've got, yeah, 2 to 3K here, so taking a timeout. I hear some ticks in chat, and there's no timer on the pause button, so I'm guessing this is a tech timeout. Yeah, we just lost Travis, so hopefully this is a quick restart. Hopefully we're sitting around for no more than 30 seconds something. Yeah. Don't know what this tech pause could be about, but quick reminder of where we are at in the BC Game Masters. We're finishing up the Swiss stage here. Tomorrow's going to be the last day of the Swiss stage, but this game here, though, between GenOne and SPARTA, both these teams sitting with a 2-1 record right now, so winner of this match going to get their third win, which is going to get them moved into the playoffs, where the loser here, not eliminated from the event, they're going to go to the 2-2 bracket. So they'll have one more chance to advance to the playoffs, but winner here, they just go straight in. And then once we do start those playoffs on Thursday, it's going to be the round of 16 with a prize pool of 50K. Winner of the whole event, they're basically going to be taking half of that 50K. They're going to be taking 22 of it home. But yeah, looking to start that on Thursday, and then that's where we're going to get some of those big name teams in, like BetClick, Tricked, Alliance, Nemiga. AM has also qualified for playoffs. Has AB? No. We've also got 9 invited to playoffs, but 9 though, they've made some roster moves as of late. Like just today, they ended up kicking Beanox, or not kicking. They ended up benching Beanox. They also benched Sayat the other day, so they've got that playoff invite, but they've only got 3 of their 5 players right now. So a little bit curious if they're gonna end up forfeiting those playoffs, or if they're gonna be able to use 2 subs. Also got to decide exactly how I want to cast these games, because yeah, once we do start playoffs, that's where we're going to be having 4 matches a day, which I'm from North America, so these start times for these matches going to be 1 a.m., 4 a.m., 7 a.m., and 10 a.m. So yeah, shoot, man, it's gonna be tough to decide what matches to play, because I know what my name is, but still I have to sleep, you know. But back to this game. Looks like we got the round restart. The timer is moving now, so looks like we should be all good to get into this 10th round here. SPARTA, they've got these pistols. See if they can make anything happen. SPARTA quickly taking control of this con area here, while also moving in towards water. Walczaki, though, does find one. Who's gonna win? Coming into the series, SPARTA was the pretty heavy favorite. SPARTA won map 1, which was GenOne's pick, and Overpass here, this is SPARTA's pick, so I'd say it's likely to be SPARTA, but right now GenOne, they do have more rounds than I was expecting of them. Granted, they are on CT side right now, so I'm gonna say, yeah, overall it's still gonna be SPARTA, but for the time being, GenOne is making it interesting. Blazes takes down one more of those pistols. Lackey falls too. Just Forrester all on his own now. He's gonna grab one, but yeah, not likely to win the round. That's Chucky. He closes it out. Man. English is tough. English is tough. But now SPARTA, they've got the money, so yeah, they're going to be getting those AKs, those Galils. Looks like got a healthy spread across the map. Forrester taking fast control of water, but he turns back, decides he doesn't want it. Slacky, he waits for this long aggression, which is going to come right to him, but he can't capitalize off of it. So Brooksy gets the opener. Meanwhile, Chucky spots out the con player. Can't connect the shot, so he is going to fall back, but still, man advantage for GenOne. Made even bigger as Kiosk does grab Forrester on that B site. So yeah, Sparta, they're pretty split up right now. And now down another player. They are going to be walking through these smokes onto that B site, but how likely are they to get the bomb down with Blazes so close? And now, especially that Brooksy finds the lucky spam on Travis. Nickelback fighting on his own right now. Dancing around that pillar, but he's going to get found out. So just Elian now all by himself. He does have bomb, but he's got very little time. No teammates. No nades. So yeah, probably just going to let time... Yeah, time run out. He's going to want to save this. Between, yeah, saving and dying here. Probably the smarter of the two options. So that's going to be, yeah, GenOne getting their 7th. Going to be winning the half here. Looking at the scoreboard right now, Brooksy, he's sitting on 14 and 7, 140 ADR, so he is having a fantastic map right now. He had an awful map 1, but map 2 here has been the complete opposite. Leading the way for GenOne. Meanwhile, on the T side over there, Lackey. I mean, 5'9", that doesn't look awful, but when you look at his ADR of 29, yeah, Lackey just having a brutal game. But last round of the first half here, it's going to be an ugly bye for Sparta. They do take this fast found control, so now Brooksy, he's kind of trapped in con here. Gets spotted out, trying to tap away that Deeg. Actually, yeah, the Deeg falls back. So Brooksy, he's allowed to get out of con, and he's going to take down that Deagle player. So even though it looked like he was kind of screwed, kind of surrounded, he's going to get out with not just his life, but a kill too. Forrester waiting for Kiosk. Kiosk, does he spot it? Yes, Kiosk jumps up, looks at Forrester's feet, shoots all over him. Flash comes out on B now as these players rush out. It's a good flash. Does set up one kill, but it's just the one kill. As Elian all on his own now, so should be GenOne picking up this last round. Man, that nade comes out so close to Elian. Honestly thought he'd do a lot more damage. But Chucky grabbing the final kill of this first half. So GenOne with the 8-4 lead. Like I said, still Sparta is the favorites here, but GenOne making it very interesting. But now with Sparta switching over to that CT side, you gotta wonder, are they gonna start steamrolling like they did on map 1, or is GenOne gonna be able to pull this out, pull this across the finish line? I really do hope so, because like map 3, if it's needed, would be Dust 2. I personally despise Dust 2, but I very much want to watch a map 3, please, please. Because like I know I've only been casting for like, I don't know, a week or 2 or something, but it just feels like all these matches I've been watching are just 2 zeros, man. We've seldom had like 2 1s. Elian grabs the owner on Brooksy. Oh yeah, Brooksy, he was leading the way for GenOne on this first half, so that's their best player taken out. Makes it a whole lot more difficult for the Frenchmen here. They do move up towards bathrooms. And Sparta, they've got the rotate coming over. Jocko finds one of the players as Elian Gets gushed over at long. Elian trying to isolate that fight, but it wraps him up. Bomb goes down now. In favor of GenOne. That nade sails over, but a little bit too late. So many players close around this truck. Trades go 1-1. Now just Travis all by himself. Those dualies. Chucky is low. Travis. Those dualies are going to connect. Take him out. So Sparta, even with the opening kill, it comes down to the wire. But they're still going to be the ones winning it out in the end. So they pick up that all-important CT round. Alright, round 14 here. GenOne, with that bomb plant, they decide that they want to force in here. Right now, looks like, yeah, they don't care about A. They've got everybody stacked out over here towards B. Looking for any early picks, but Sparta not giving themselves up, playing it smart. GenOne gonna decide to walk back, but yeah, given that they had no one over towards Fountain, they're going slow. They are a little bit afraid that someone might have pushed up. Someone might be sitting in one of these corners. Not at all the case, but still, better to be safe than sorry. And yeah, GenOne gonna be opting for long instead of bathrooms. Going slowly. Letting that scout lead the way. And yeah, the scout of Chucky, I think Elian, I think he was jump spotting over towards that truck. He goes down to the scout of Chucky. So fantastic shot there, fantastic opener, but that's going to be the information given up as, you know, these CTs, they start to rotate out now. Forrester grabs the opener. Trade comes 1-for-1 until Brooksy grabs it back. Lackey, he's still in this bathroom over here, so now it's just Lackey all on his own. Bomb tries to go down, gets spotted out. Bomb gets taken out, but even with time low, that trade returned oh so quickly. So GenOne making the force buy work out for them. Man, it's a shame that they don't have replay on the clean feed, because man, I wanted to see that shot from Chucky. That was a... Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Elian was jump spotting over there, so to take out the jump spotter on the truck, crazy reaction times. Sparta, after losing that round, pistols and 1 MP9, that's the best they can do here. CT's not at all contesting Con. Taking it very casually over in bathrooms. Sparta, still not sure where this hit is coming in, but that nade usage making those CTs rotate down as GenOne, they move back up Con. It's just that MP9 in bathroom, so that's the most information they have to work with. Brooksy finds the opener, gets headshot in the progress, but opening kill in favor of GenOne, even if the information is given up. 30 seconds left on this clock, so GenOne, they got to start moving, or else time becomes an issue. The CTs are over here now. 20 seconds left. Well, all 4 CTs are here. Forrester grabs 1. But can any more of the CTs grab any kills? No. It's just Elian all on his own now. Bomb goes down just in time. But yeah, Elian, he's not winning this. 2 bullets left in his Zeke. They touch each other. But Chucky finishes him off. GenOne sitting on 10. Sparta, can they win this? Oh man. I mean, like, I thought Sparta was going to win Overpass no problem, but GenOne putting up an incredible fight right now. This round, yeah, should put them on 11, so at this point, yeah, it's highly likely that GenOne win Overpass, but then if we look forward to map 3, which is going to be Dust 2, like Dust 2 for both these teams, it's a map that they play a lot and they also win a lot. So both these teams are very good Dust 2 teams. Like of the matches these teams have played, they played each other on Dust 2 once, in which case Sparta did win it 13-7. Okay, making sure I don't want to miss any kills. But yeah, both these teams are very good Dust 2 teams, and the one time they did play it, Sparta did win it 13-7, but right now I'm saying that, yeah, I'd say it's highly likely that, yeah, this goes to map 3, but once on map 3, I'd say it's honestly a coin flip. Probably in slight favor of Sparta because they were the favorites in the series, but yeah, GenOne's making it really interesting, but I still think it's likely that Sparta wins the series. Elian, all on his own now. Just the Deagle. Can't find anything over there at Graffiti, so he wants to try Heaven. But yeah, GenOne, not going to peek out, not going to give this to him. No, I say that. Chucky gives himself up. So actually, yeah, Elian grabs both the kills, but he's too far away. No kit. So yeah, not to say that those kills were meaningless, but nice shots, but they don't win the round. And yeah, Elian not able to run back in time, grab a gun. Still, nice shots nonetheless. Nice shots. I couldn't hit those. I couldn't hit those. But now, round 17. Sparta. They finally got the money to buy in here. So, Sparta, are they going to be able to slow down the steamroll, or is it going to be GenOne getting onto map point here? It looked like, yeah, Elian looked like he took a peek over towards Fountain, but with that smoke, wouldn't be able to see any players. Yeah, Sparta, they're doing this double boost over here towards Monster. So GenOne, okay, yeah, both players, they run away. Kiaz can still get found out if he walks up those stairs, but looks like no, he just wants to hold water. So yeah, Sparta really hoping this works, but those GenOne players, yeah, they've slipped over towards bathrooms now. That's, okay. GenOne, make the aggression into water. That boost, it does find the kill, but not in the way you'd expect. Lackey right around this corner at long, gets the dink on Jocko, but Jocko, his gun is better, so his headshot does get the kill. They're going to throw the smoke down. Going to fall back. Going to leave Sparta guessing as this aggression. Now coming over towards B, and yeah, 25 seconds left. It's going to be this B site. Sparta realized this. They are making the rotate over. 20 seconds left. Nickelback grabs one, grabs two, running out from the smoke. So just Brooksy now. Brooksy still having a fantastic game, but that's the most he can do there. So Sparta, they finally finally put an end to Gen 1 here. Sparta selling. It's likely, but I'd say overall probably for just map 2, because even though yeah they are kind of selling right now, I'd still say they're favorites to win the series. Gen 1 on this eco now. How much can these pistols find? Chucky can't hide behind the bench. Blazes does have the one pistol. He's got the deagle, so he's got to get involved with it. Can't make anything happen actually, so just Brooksy. He's walked up to the A site, but should amount to nothing. Yeah. Got me scared a bit. Forrester missing his shots and taking damage, but no. He stays alive, cleans up the kill. Sparta now just 4 rounds behind here. Really hoping this goes to Dust 2, even though I hate Dust 2. It'd just be fantastic to see a third map. Make this come down to the wire. Make this game interesting. I mean, more interesting than it already was. Because this is a very interesting game. Very interesting tournament. DC Game Masters. Jocko, opening kill. Blazes, he's close in con to another CT. Ooh, tries to fall back, but Lackey running around the corner. MP9 finds the kill. Does Lackey suspect Jocko? He does, but tries to fall back. Jocko, he's solo. This nade should do him in. And it does. Great work from Lackey. So big advantage now for Sparta, as yeah, they got the 4v3. Plus Brooksy, he is so low. Just 9 HP. Gen 1. Looks like, yeah, do they want to go for this monster hit? They've still got some nades to work with, but it looks like they're going to be opting for this contact play, which the shadows are going to give them up once they get close. Yeah, shadow right there. Right into the crosshairs, right into the CT setup. Brooksy, he grabs a kill and stays alive for just a second, but he goes down in the end. Sparta with their 8th, and this should be Gen 1 back on the eco. Brooksy pulling out the Deeg, which makes me kind of excited, man. He's still having a great game. Having a great game. I'd love to see some more great, just fantastic deagle shots out of him. Like, on the CT side, man, he had this beautiful pre-fire. Like, right after hitting a 1D, just a beautiful pre-fire on this one guy in con. Hoping to see some more shots like that. But he's taking some early damage. Not a whole lot, but gonna make his round a little bit more difficult. Man, he outfinds Brooksy. That's disappointing. Lackey finds 3. Now just Chucky. Glock in hand. He should be going down in a second. Ooh, gets the gush on Nickelback, but not enough to take him out. So now just 2 rounds apart here. 11-9, still in favor of Gen 1, but it's getting dicey. Gen 1. They've got the money though. Should be getting a full buy-in here. They're going to go ahead. Someone's going to take attack timeout. I'm not sure who, but going to sit, going to discuss, going to think it over. As this now has been 4 in a row for Sparta. GenOne had the massive lead, and while they do still have the lead, the massive part of it has just dematerialized in their hands. As yeah, Sparta get on their favored side and show why they're the favored team. All right, freeze time running out here. Nades go over to stop the playground aggression. Sparta has taken fast water control. Forrester working himself into that corner. Kiaz waiting for the smoke to fade, but is he going to expect Forrester once it's gone? Actually, no, Forrester, okay, he's going to slip back. Finds the spot, but yeah, decides he doesn't want it. GenOne pulled out of B. Moving over towards this A area. But is that going to be the finishing spot? Is the A site going to be the finisher? Because yeah, still plenty of time left on the clock here. Lackey watching along with that M4. Gets spotted out. No shots connect, but that information is going to pull one of the players off B. Elian with this op. Kiaz not expecting the right angle. So he's going to fall to the opper. As GenOne, yeah, they continue towards A. And with Elian getting that kill, he's looking in water. He's kind of confirming, yeah, hey guys, there's no one over here towards B right now. So Sparta still going to hold 3 players on that A site. 2 close in bathrooms, but 1 over at truck. 20 seconds left. GenOne, they got to get moving now. Smoke comes out. Brooksy grabs 1, but there's, yeah, still the 2 defenders here. Not expecting the other player to close bathrooms, but Jocko, he finds the player on the A player, or sorry, the kill on the A player. So that's going to be bomb going down. Nade comes out for the planter, but a little bit too late, so 2v2 post plant right here. Kits on Sparta. They've got no nades to work with. But then, yeah, on the side of GenOne, Chucky with that op, that's going to make it a lot easier to basically just, you know, jump out, bait the diffuser. Oh no, Elian, he finds the opper. Oh man, diffuse starts to come out. Jocko, he gets 1. But man, Elian, so fast with that op. Massive work from him that round. Getting the opener, but dude, those 2 round-winning kills in the post plant, or in the retake, my bad. Fantastic round from him. So now Sparta, man, they used to be down by 5 rounds, but now they're down by only 1. Actually, no, they were down by 6 rounds. Yeah, this was 11-5. But yeah, now just 1 round separates them. Chucky, good opener, but Nickelback finds the equalizer so quickly. GenOne, yeah, they pull out a B. They decide they're more interested in A. Elian here with the op though. These T's just walking right into Elian. He finds both of them. Not suspecting the third though. So GenOne sitting in a 2v3 here. Brooksy trying to run up on A side, but now the rotate is in. Not to mention Chucky, who actually has the bomb. Chucky's still stuck in con as Brooksy gets taken out through the smoke. Unlucky for him. Travis right on the other side of this door. Chucky not expecting it, so Just a few minutes ago, we had an 11-5 lead for GenOne. And now we're sitting at 11-11. 6 rounds in a row for Sparta have pulled this game back. And now this map, this second map here, we're going to be going the distance. We're going to be going all 24 rounds. But yeah, the question is, are we going OT or is this going to be a regulation win? And for who? GenOne, not much money. They buy these techs, they buy these nades. They're still holding on to like 1K, so GenOne, don't want to say they're giving up this round, but not buying everything they can. Wanting to set themselves up for this last round. That's the hit. Looks like it's going to be coming in these flashes. Forrester and Travis. They grab 2. Grab a 3rd. Blazes waiting for this rotate, but can't get the kill. And now just Chucky all by himself. Man. Come on, guys. I want a map 3, please. Sparta just mowing them down. That makes it 7 in a row for the CT side. GenOne, they've got guns yet again, but all the momentum for Sparta. They are primed to make this comeback. Nah, man, I didn't bet on anyone this match. It's just I really want to see GenOne win because I really just want to watch a map 3 is all. Because it feels like, yeah, whenever I stream a game, it's always 2-0. It's always so short, and I want a map 3. I want to make this stream longer. But it's not looking that way. It's not looking that way. As the opener goes in favor of Sparta. Could have grabbed another kill on long there, but the op doesn't connect. But yeah, no big issue there though. GenOne, they've got all their forces coming over towards A now. But yeah, Sparta predicting this. They've got the rotate. I mean, streaming a different match, man, like, I have perms for this. That's how I have the clean feed, but I mean, not only is there like no interesting matches after this one, but I don't have permissions to any of them. 25 seconds left. This hit's got to come out from GenOne, and Sparta, they're rotating a 4th player over. Elian grabbing that kill, grabs the second, man. This off from Elian has just become robotic in this second half here. Man. GenOne, what the fuck happened? They had the lead 11-5. They lose the next 8 rounds in a row. I mean, yeah, credit to Sparta. Sparta was the favorites in this series regardless. Especially once they hopped onto their map pick. But man, GenOne, what happened, bro? Completely thrown. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be Sparta taking the 2-0 win in this series. All the matches today, yeah, 2-0. Like, yeah, dude, just look at all these 2-0s across all these matches. That's what I'm saying. Like, can we get some 2-1s, please? Can we get some map 3s? Can we make it fun? Can we make streams long? I wish. Man, I'm glad you like it. Like, I'm trying to keep it more casual. Also, you know, keeping it calm, all that sort of deal. It's also because like I just woke up. Like, oh man, that's loud. That is loud, but yeah, man. If you like my style of casting, I'm gonna be streaming as much as I can out of these remaining games. So of the games tomorrow, I'm not sure which I'll be streaming, but yeah, definitely once playoffs start, I'll be streaming as much as I can. Also, yeah, if you're new to the channel, I do make videos as well. I know I don't like upload a whole often, but I do put a lot of effort into my videos. The one I'm working on right now, I'd say it's maybe like, oh, what the fuck is happening? No, wait, no, that's because that. Okay, that's because it ended. We'll turn that off now that they've stopped the clean feed. Interesting there. Anyway, yeah, man. I'll probably be back tomorrow with whatever games we've got going on. I'll definitely be back for playoffs. Yeah, check out the videos again. I know I'm slow with producing them, but I put a lot of effort into them, a lot of research into them. But yeah, everybody's still sticking around. I thank you guys so much for sticking around and watching. And yeah, see you in the next games. Peace.